As we've talked about on here a lot, the national media jabroni haircuts, they just don't understand. They don't commiserate with the Minnesota Fighting Vikings and especially Vikings fans and our plight of always just having teams that get your hopes up and then just kick you square right in the nuts. But Pete Schrager, NFL Network, Good Morning Football, he gets it. He is a guy that understands the Vikings fan experience. He understands that the Vikings are extremely underrated and underpriced right now. And he gave us a little respect because he simply does not know how we do it. And he was talking about how Dan Campbell was crying after the Vikings came back and somehow won against the Lions. And I respect Dan Campbell. A lot of emotion in there. But here's what Pete Schrager said, quote, "Have you watched Vikings games this season? I'm crying for Vikings fans. The Vikings have had one of the most historically heartbreaking seasons, and it's only 5 weeks in." And he's right. He's absolutely right, because not only have we had this long history of heartbreak, 4 Super Bowl losses, losing in the NFC Championship game because we can't even get to the Super Bowl to lose. I mean, in my lifetime, we haven't even been to the Super Bowl. That's right. The last Super Bowl was, what, 77? Don't really care. It was a long time ago. But the Vikings this season have boiled it down. They have made a nice sauce, a nice reduction of pain through 5 weeks. Dalvin Cook, quote-unquote, fumbled. So I know that Pete, deep down, he wants to say that the Dalvin fumble was BS, but since it's on NFL Network, yeah, you can't really say anything. And then the Greg Joseph shank, 37-yarders, could have been a hero, baby. Woo! And then week 4, you hold the Browns to 14 points. The Browns team that scored 42 points and lost against the Chargers this weekend, but you hold them 14 points in your building and you lose. And the Lions game was a cavalcade of errors, which he points out. The Vikings were up 16-6 late in the game, only a couple minutes left, and then just a comedy of errors. Greg Joseph short from 49, and you're thinking, no big deal. Greg Joseph, he missed a field goal, whatever. It came back to haunt the Vikings. Madison fumbles, Lions score an easy touchdown, Lions get the 2-point conversion, Dan Campbell having the huevos to go for the win, and then it took Kirk Cousins to drive the Vikings into field goal range. And then Greg Joseph just nails, just complete marbles to hit that kick to win the game. Great. And then Schrager continued. The fact that it even got to that, we see in the highlights, Vikings win! The Vikings were up 16-6 with 3 minutes left. The missed field goal, the running back fumbles, they tried to give this game away. Absolutely. It's a team that has already given away games. The Vikings are 2-3. They could easily be 5-0 right now. They have been that good. I'm crying for Vikings fans. It's got to be a heart attack every Sunday. And if you check the Minnesota Department of Health, heart attacks go up. They skyrocket around 3 o'clock on Sundays during the fall. Don't quote me on that. I may be incorrect, but it does seem like it. And that's what's most frustrating and maddening about this team. Like, this is not a team that has been lethargic and luck-boxed their way into 2 wins. Well, they've luck-boxed their way into 1 win. But you see teams around the league where you're just like, they're 2-3, but there's 0.0% chance that they're going to get in the Derby, that they're going to get a playoff spot, that they're going to contend. But what we've seen from the Vikings, it's been tough, man. It's been tough. They should have won the game against the Bengals, except for the Dalvin Cook fumble. The Bengals are a good up-and-coming squad. The Vikings should have took care of business on the road. It's tough to do, blah, blah, blah. And then going toe-to-toe, blow for blow, throw for throw with the Cardinals, who are the top dogs right now, 5-0 in the league. That's frustrating, man. That's frustrating that this team played a game that good to win against the top team in the league right now, and it came down to a missed field goal. And Greg Joseph has been nails otherwise, except for coming up short on the 49-yarder, right? And Pete's right. The Vikings game should not have come down to the Greg Joseph game-winning field goal, and it just seems like false celebration. Like, it's nothing against Greg Joseph, but also you could have made the 49-yarder, man. It's certainly not on the level of Mason Crosby, where he shanked all those potential game winners that he got at the end. We're just like, but the Vikings, it shouldn't have come to that. Well, first of all, it should have been 16-6 late in the game. It should have been 26-6 or 36-6, but it wasn't. And then the Lions, they got a bit of luck, and the Vikings tried to give it away now. But this is what's most frustrating about this team, is that, just like Pete said, they could easily be 5-0 and minimum 4-1, but they're 2-3, and that's why it hurts. That's why it hurts watching this team, because you know that they are so much more. How can I reach these kids? You're like that teacher who sees these kids with all the potential in the world, but they're just pissing it away. That's the Vikings right now. We're Edward James almost. How can we reach these kids? That's a data reference. That's even before my time. Don't really care. But we still show up. We still show up every single Sunday. Be there with bells on Sunday, going down to Carolina, getting some barbecue, gonna roast the kiddies. It's gonna be on. And watch, the Vikings will stop in Carolina 42-7, get our hopes up again, and then just take a giant dookie week 8 Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys. Just watch. Why can't this team just be bad or really, really good? Like, why are we always stuck in the in-between? But what can you do? Anyways, your thoughts. What were we even talking about? Oh, Pete Schrager. He doesn't know how Vikings fans can do it every week. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.